Do you need help setting up your Shopify store? Well, you have come to the right place because I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide on how to set up your Shopify store using Shopify Magic. It may feel a little overwhelming right now, but trust me, absolutely anybody can do it. This video is chaptered with topics down below, so feel free to scroll to points that interest you the most. If you get bored, you can skip ahead to adding products or choosing themes. But I do suggest that you watch from beginning to end because that way you're gonna get the most value. But I also understand that sometimes you're looking for a specific answer. I do promise you one thing. By the end of this tutorial, you will be a knowledgeable Shopify store builder, and you're gonna be well on your way to building your business. So first off, what is Shopify? Shopify is the #1 e-commerce platform for small, medium, and large businesses that have products and services to sell. Shopify gives individuals and businesses a place to create online stores and sell their products. What's really cool is that it offers a user-friendly interface and a variety of tools for setting up and managing an online store efficiently. The platform can support and scale a business from just launching to becoming an e-commerce empire. Huge brands across all niches use Shopify to sell their products. Here are a few examples. Allbirds. This sustainable footwear brand has effectively utilized Shopify to provide customers with a seamless online shopping experience. Kylie Cosmetics. This cosmetics brand by Kylie Jenner leverages Shopify's features to offer a wide range of products and manage a very high sales volume. We know there are a lot of girls out there buying these products on a daily basis. Gymshark. This is a fitness apparel brand that has experienced significant growth using Shopify. This demonstrates that the platform has the ability to support rapidly growing businesses. And this is really great because it means that Shopify can host your website on one platform through the whole lifespan of your business. But it's not just businesses who trust Shopify. There is a whole list of celebrities that use the platform, including Taylor Swift, Katherine Heigl, Drake, and Mr. Beast. And there's a lot more. Lastly, Fashion Nova, a clothing company with over $2 billion in sales annually, also uses Shopify. Many big brands were started in their garages or basements, and they were once sitting right where you are now. Wondering, how am I gonna get this started? But lucky for you, I'm here, so let's get into this. First, you will need to have your own Shopify account. I've included a free trial in the description down below. So scroll down there and click that link, and this is going to take you to the Shopify landing page. On the Shopify homepage, locate and click on the Start Free Trial button to begin the registration process. When you log into your Shopify account, you're going to be greeted with the Shopify Dashboard. This central hub is the admin that provides you with access to essential tools and features that are gonna help you manage your store smoothly. I'm gonna give you a little run through of the different important sections so you know where everything is. And I'm gonna show you how to use it all right after. The homepage section serves as the main landing page of your dashboard. In the orders section, you can view and manage incoming orders, process payments, track fulfillment, and communicate with customers regarding their purchases. Product section allows you to add new products, edit existing products, manage inventory, set pricing, create product categories, and organize your store's merchandise. Within the customers section, you can view your customers' profiles, track customer interactions, manage their information, and analyze their behavior to improve your marketing strategies. You will know all the deets about your customers. The analytics section provides valuable insights into your store's performance, so you know what to change or do better. You can utilize this data to make informed decisions and optimize your store's overall performance. Now, moving on to the marketing section. You can access tools and features to promote your product, run marketing campaigns, create discounts. We all love a good discount. You can engage with customers through email marketing and drive traffic to your store. Next, let's talk about general settings. In the general settings section of your Shopify dashboard, you can control details that are fundamental, guys, to the operation of your store. So first, let's talk about store details. Here, you can update your store's name, address, and contact information. This information is crucial for customers to reach out to you for accurate order fulfillment. Make sure this is your business contact and not your personal contact. We do not want customers calling your personal line while you are at dinner with the family. Next is the payment settings. Here is where you can set up payment gateways that basically facilitate all the transactions in your store. You can use popular options like Shopify Payments, PayPal, and credit card. It is ideal for customers to have a variety of secure payment methods where they can choose from. So you may want to think about what options you want to give them. Taxes. To no surprise, here is where you can set up tax rates based on your location. And you can make sure that you're complying with tax regulation. You can actually define tax rates for different regions or countries where you conduct business. And it's super helpful because Shopify actually allows you to automatically calculate taxes based on a customer's location and their product type. This takes out a lot of unnecessary confusion and stress. Okay, whew. We just went through the important business settings. For some people who are more analytical, this is the fun stuff. Like, if you're into numbers, details, and organizing, then this is your playground. But if on the other hand, you're feeling a little overwhelmed, just take a deep breath, because all of this is gonna make a lot of sense soon. I'm gonna keep breaking it down for you and walking you through each step. I have actually started a business just so that I can walk you through the steps from beginning to end, being in your shoes. Now, let's jump into the fun stuff, the creative part. We are going to customize your store. First, we need to choose a theme. Themes are basically pre-organized websites. They allow you to drag and drop your content into existing layouts, kind of similar to coloring in between the lines. I would take some time and explore the different Shopify themes. What do you like about them, and what do you not like so much? To find the themes, you will need to navigate to the online store section in your Shopify dashboard. Here, you can manage themes and customize your store's appearance. Under Theme Library, click on Add Theme, and then click on Visit Theme Store. This will take you to the theme section. Now, you can browse free and paid themes in the Shopify Theme Store. This is like a candy store for entrepreneurs. So if you're looking for something specific, you can filter the themes based on the industry, the layout style, and more. So find options that match your store's aesthetic and meet your functionality requirements. You may be wondering, what is the difference between paid and free themes? Well, paid themes are made by a third party and are often more advanced. They have customization options and dedicated support. Paid themes also provide a more polished and unique design, while free themes serve as a cost-effective starting point for new stores. You can actually preview different themes to visualize how your store will look with each design. You want to consider factors like responsiveness, user experience, and alignment with your brand identity before making your selection. If you want to save some time and money, one of our most popular free themes on Shopify is the Dawn theme. The Dawn theme is widely used by Shopify store owners due to its clean and minimalist design. This makes it useful for various types of businesses. It offers a responsive layout, customizable features, and a user-friendly interface. This is a very ideal choice for people looking to create a professional and visually appealing store without any additional costs. All that being said, we are going to use the Dawn theme to set up our store. Remember how I mentioned that I started a business for this video? I actually started it using only AI programs over the weekend, and we're going to get a website set up for it. I did film my process, so if you are curious about how to set up a business with AI, you can find that video here. And watch it after this video, okay? After. It's best to get through this one first. So the business that I created is called Charisma Marketing, and I really like that because I really like my name and I've always wanted to name a business after me, but I specifically chose this kind of business because I want to show you guys that Shopify is not just for physical products, but it is also for service-based and digital product businesses. And I know that a lot of you guys are going to have different kinds of businesses, so I want to make sure that there's something here for everyone. Now, back to designing your store. So once you've chosen a theme, click on the Add Theme button to install it to your Shopify store. You can now customize your theme by accessing the theme editor. This is where you can adjust your colors, your fonts, your layout, and all the other design elements that match your brand. Here is a quick tip. You can use the drag and drop feature to rearrange your website layout really easily. The drag and drop feature is available on the theme editor's customization panel. You can use it to rearrange your website. So just click and hold your cursor on elements like sections, blocks, or widgets within the panel, and then drag them to where you want them. This feature allows you to quickly reorganize and fine-tune your website without needing complex code or making manual adjustments. So have fun here and just experiment with different arrangements. You want to increase the visual flow, and you want to make sure users have a great experience when they show up to your online store. So without further ado, let's get into customizing. So select Online Store and then click Themes. Find your theme and click on Customize. Once you're in the theme editor, click on Theme Settings in the left-hand bar. It has a gear logo, just so that you know. You will see there that there's a ton of options to choose from in terms of customization. Okay, we're gonna start with color. You can find the color section under Theme Settings. Here, you can explore the color palettes that are provided to you, and they actually give you quite a few to choose from. If you have specific brand colors, you can add them in here for a cohesive branding experience. If you want to know how to do that, just click on individual color swatches and you can change them. You can also enter specific color codes if you need an exact color match. The nice thing is that you can create as many color schemes as you would like. Guys, this is your chance to give this website your unique touch. And something that I found really cool is that as you change the colors, you're actually going to see a live update of it on your website. Next, if you want to customize your fonts, look for typography. Click on the text elements like the headings, the body text, or the buttons, and then you can modify them. You can choose from available fonts, and you can choose something that matches your brand style. But guys, there is no lack of options. There's so many options to choose from. So another cool thing is that you can actually also change the font size, and then you can create a consistent text hierarchy. Keep in mind though that adding too many complex fonts could slow down your website speed, so just keep an eye on this. And lastly, you can also remove any text that you find unnecessary and don't even want on your webpage. Now, to customize the layout of your website. Navigate to section settings, and this is also within the theme editor. You can use the drag and drop feature like we talked about earlier, and you can also customize things like the spacing, padding, and the alignment. So this is going to help in creating the kind of desired feel you want in your website. So experiment with different layouts and highlight different content. Just see what fits best for you. So this is a great moment to think about what you like on a website and what you don't like. Ask yourself, where are people coming from and what are they looking for when they come to my website? You want to think about how your customers are going to experience this store that you're building. Are there specific colors or styles your target audience would appreciate? If you're having a special sale, for example, you want to make sure that the product has a higher up place on your webpage, and that way people can find it easier. If you're unsure of where to start, you can also gather a bit of inspiration from Pinterest or other websites that inspire you. Okay, now we're going to need to upload our logo to our website. So within the theme settings, click on the logo section and upload your logo file from your computer. Make sure that it is a PNG with a transparent background. This way it's going to show up properly on your website. You can adjust the size until you find the one that you like. Now we need to spice up our website with some images. How can you add images? Well, to add images to your website, just go to the homepage section in the theme editor, and you can choose to upload your own image from your computer, or you can use Shopify's free images. There is an incredible section to choose from in a multitude of categories, so this is very helpful if you don't have photos of your own quite yet, especially for service-based businesses. In terms of adding photos to your website, you want to make sure that you have as many authentic photos of your product. And even if it's a service-based business, having photos of you can be super helpful so that people can get a feel for what you're really selling. And if it is a product, you want to get different angles, you want to get it in different settings. This is really going to help people understand your brand. When you're first starting out, it's totally fine to use some AI images or stock photography, but as soon as you can get a photo shoot done, I would highly recommend it because your photos communicate who you are as a brand and what you do. It's really important because people want to make sure that when they're buying something, what they see is what they're going to get. Make sure that your images are high quality and relevant to your products and your brand. I'm going to quickly do a photo shoot to get some photos because who doesn't like a good photo shoot? Here's a link to a blog on different image sizes for different places on your website. You want to make sure that you have the right size for the right place because if it's too big, it may affect your load speed, and we do not want that. Whenever you're adding content, Shopify is going to show you how it's going to show up on each device, so your mobile and your desktop. So on the top right of the page, you're going to see the option to scroll through different device types. Make sure that your pictures are displayed properly on phones and computers. Okay, let's talk about copywriting. You will need to explain who you are, what you do, and a ton of other things on your website, including product descriptions. We're going to get more into that in a little bit. Here's how you can use Shopify Magic to help you with your copywriting. Just click on the text that you want to edit, and then click on the little stars icon. And describe what you want the text to be about with keywords and tone. Next, Shopify Magic will write your copy for you. You can then edit it or ask it to write something new if it's not up to your standards. I have a confession. Sometimes I feel kind of bad asking AI to redo its work like 5 million times, as if I'm telling it that it's not good enough. But AI doesn't have feelings, right? Right? I'm not too sure about that one because that would be kind of terrifying, because if it's emotionally intelligent, then it could take over the world. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get back to copywriting. So with copywriting, you will want to edit your product descriptions, promotional banners, and other text elements to align with your brand voice and messaging. You can use things like formatting options to stylize your text, create headings, and organize your content beautifully. After you've uploaded your logo, added your images, and tweaked your content, do not forget to save your changes in the theme editor. It should autosave, but we don't want to lose all of the beautiful work that you just did. Now your website is ready to shine. I'm just kidding. We need to add your products. At the time of recording this video, Shopify also has something very exciting coming soon called Sidekick. The motto is that all entrepreneurs are heroes and that every hero needs a sidekick. It's an AI assistant that will help with all of your business questions. And get this, it can actually take things off of your to-do list and do them for you. Sidekick is going to make your life a lot easier and make you feel like a hero, because that's what you are. You can go sign up for early access and see if you can get in, but for now we have Shopify Magic to help us with product descriptions, SEO, text, and product images. Let's get this party started. Access the Shopify Dashboard and go to the product section to manage your product listings. Now you're gonna click on Add Product and you're gonna create your new product listing. So next, you're gonna need to fill in the product information. So you wanna make sure you enter all the essential details, such as the product title, the description, the price, the product weight, and the stock keeping unit and barcode if you have them. Also, as you're adding your item, Shopify will show you how it's going to display on the web for SEO. So as you're writing your description, ask yourself, will people find my product searching for that? You're gonna wanna add highly searched keywords in your industry, and you can find keywords that are currently trending by using Google Trends. This next part is really where Shopify Magic comes in handy. It's an AI feature that can help write product descriptions. Descriptions can be a lot of work, so this is going to save you a ton of time, and time is money. Basically, you are going to just click on the small star icon and write in a few keywords. Next, you click Generate, and it's going to write the description for you. You can get it to extend, simplify, or even change the tone of your description until you get something that you're really happy with. Now, let's finish setting up your first product. You're going to want to upload high-quality images and videos to showcase your gorgeous, one-of-a-kind product. So visual content can really enhance the customer's shopping experience and get them excited to buy the product. We shop with our eyes first, so the eyes need to love it. If you have a physical product, make sure to upload several photos or videos showcasing different angles. That way customers can really get a feel for your product. Another really cool feature that Shopify Magic has is that it can create AI-generated backgrounds for your images. This is how you can use it. Just select one of your product images, and underneath there's a button that says Remove Background. You can get it to place the product in an environment it would actually be used in, or just give it a backdrop background. If you don't like what it creates, you can just get it to generate more. And guys, this really levels up the average iPhone photo of your product if you can't get professional photography just quite yet. Okay, so once you're loving your photos, we need to add some other important details. Scroll down and make sure to set the stock quantity. Basically, how much of the item you actually have available. And then you're gonna choose an inventory policy. So let's do it. You can select continue selling when out of stock or stop selling when out of stock. So what does this mean? If you have a limited number of items, you don't want to keep selling the product. However, if it's a digital product, you'll want to continue selling it since there isn't really a certain amount of stock. Or if you are planning on making more units, you can continue selling and just do a pre-order. Another awesome feature is that you can add product variants, such as size, material, color, genre, or really any other customizable options, so you can give your customers a range of choices. You can add these variants in by clicking Add Options and typing in what kind of variant it is. Under option name, put what the option is, such as colors. And under option values, put your choices, such as blue or purple. You can then add separate photos and pricing for each variant, and voila, now you've officially set up your physical products. Okay, but what if you have a digital product? You will actually need to download an app into Shopify in order to automatically send that digital product to the customer when they make the purchase. So head over to the Shopify App Store, look up Digital Download, and download the FileMonk app, or any of the digital downloaders that catch your eye. So here's how to set up FileMonk. Go to your theme editor and enable the app. Then go to your products page and click on one of your products. Then select More Actions and click on Manage Digital Downloads. You can then upload the digital product file for your customers to download. You can add one file or you can add several files for each variant of your product. Next, you will need to enable email delivery because after your customer purchases the product, it's going to be sent through email. Other digital downloaders may give the option to download directly from the website. However, FileMonk only delivers product through email. This is actually good because you're going to get a hold of your customer's email, and maybe you can add them to your mailing list and sell them on another item. To enable the email delivery, head over to the app settings and click Enable Email Delivery. Now, FileMonk can send emails to your customers for you. Next, you will want to customize the email so it's personalized for your brand. So you can add your logo, add your colors, add text, and change the fonts. Once you're happy, click Save, and your digital products are now set up. To make sure that everything is working properly, go ahead and purchase the product from your store just like a customer would. Then wait for the email to come in and click on the download link. This way you can be certain that everything is up to par. If you don't want to pay, you can just put the product at 100% discount, and that way you don't have to put up any money to test the purchase. There you go, you have officially set up your first digital product. You deserve a round of applause. This is my round of applause for you. I wish there was more of us just clapping because you deserve it. It's a lot of work you put in this far. So one more thing before moving on to the next part. If you guys have a service that you want to sell, you will also need to go to the Shopify App Store and download a booking app. That way people can book your time and you can do consultations and meetings and anything that you need. Now, let's say you have all of your product info in an Excel doc. Well, you can actually add all your products that way too, all at once. And here's how. First, you're going to need to prepare your Excel or Google Sheet document. Your document should contain columns for each product detail, such as title, description, price, product weight, cost per unit, SKU, barcodes, images, variants, and any other important information. If you don't have barcodes and SKU, don't worry about it. Just upload the info that you have. A very important tip, your images need to be in the form of a URL. So if you only have images on your computer, you're gonna need to get links. And the URLs will need to be publicly accessible. So your best bet is to go over to your Shopify dashboard, click Content, then go to Files. From here, you can upload your photos and make them into links. Then copy the links, paste them into your Excel or Sheets under the Images section. Second, once all of the info is in, you will need to download your document as a CSV file. That stands for comma separated values. This is the format that works with Shopify for bulk product uploads. Third and last, go ahead and import the products to Shopify. To do this, log into your Shopify admin dashboard, navigate to the product section, and click on Import to get the process going. Select the CSV file from your computer that contains all the product information. Now, Shopify will map the columns from your CSV file to the corresponding product fields in the system. However, this is very important. You will want to match and confirm the fields. So to do that, click on Change the Order of Column Headings and match the columns in your CSV file to the product fields in Shopify. For example, we want to make sure that images aren't under the stock section. You want to look at everything in your document, such as title, description, price, images, variants, and anything else, and verify that that mapping is 100% correct and aligned. You can see in this section that Shopify has options to add in very detailed descriptions, and you can do that later on if you'd like. After you have successfully imported the CSV, make sure to check that all the product listings are correct and that everything is displayed right. And you can actually go in and update your descriptions using Shopify Magic like we did before. And what's really cool is that you can also bulk edit your products and make a few tweaks all at once. Now, what are collections? Collections in Shopify are groups of products that share common attributes or characteristics. They help organize your products into categories, making it a lot easier for customers to navigate through your store and actually find what they're looking for. By grouping related products together, collections can improve the overall shopping experience and increase your conversion rates, and that means more money for you. So let's dive into making a collection. While in the product section, select collections. Now click on Create Collection and begin setting up your new collection. Enter a title and description, and this will provide context for your customers so they know what the collection is about. There is something called automated collections. So you can set conditions based on product attributes, such as tags, types, names, vendors, or variants, and it will automatically group these products together for you. This is so useful if you have a lot of products in your store. When you upload a product with this tag, it's going to automatically be uploaded into the correct collection. On the other hand, if you want to make a custom collection, you can manually select products to include by searching them up and adding them from your product list. You can rearrange the order of products within the collection. This way you can control how they are displayed to customers. So you can drag and drop products in the order you'd like, or you could start with the newest, the most expensive, or the cheapest, for example. So once you've set up your collection and you're happy with it, save your changes and make the collection visible on your online store. It is such a nice feeling to get this set up. Now we can create the essential pages. Creating essential pages for your Shopify store is crucial for providing information, building trust, and ensuring legal compliance. Here's a step-by-step guide to creating the most important pages. Let's start with the About Us page. The About Us page tells your story. It builds trust, and it also connects with your customers on a personal level. This is a really great place for your founder's story to be told. And if you have a video or team pictures, I would definitely add them here as well. In your Shopify admin panel, go to Online Store and then Pages, click on Add Page, and then enter About Us as your title. In the content section, write about your company's history, your mission, your values, and anything that sets you apart. Include images and videos to make it more engaging. And lastly, scroll down to the search engine listing preview and edit the meta title and description to include relevant keywords. This is gonna help people find you a lot better. Here are a few helpful tips for your About Us page. Be authentic and personal. Highlight your unique selling points. What makes you you? And again, include those team photos, those behind the scenes, and any relevant experience you have. This, again, is your chance to tell your story. So for each of these pages, we're gonna follow the exact same setup steps as the first page, but I'm basically gonna go through why each of these essential pages matters and how it's going to help your store. So the Contact Us page is going to provide customers with a way to reach out for support, questions, and feedback. In the content section, provide your contact information, such as your email, your phone number, and your physical address, if you have one. You can also add a contact form. So if you want to do that, click on the Insert button in the content editor and select Contact Form. Lastly, make sure this page is very easy to find, it's simple, and it's user-friendly. Next is your privacy policy and terms of service pages. I know this might sound a little scary, but these pages are essential for legal compliance and building trust with your customers. You need to inform website visitors how their data is being used and the terms of using your website. You can actually use Shopify's built-in templates for these pages. To find the templates, go to Settings, then Policies, and click on the one you need. Now, click Insert Template and copy the generated content and paste it into the page description. You will need to personalize this template with your name and your own business policies. For these pages, make the language clear and easy to understand. And if you can, try to update these pages to reflect any changes that happen in your policies in the future. The FAQ page. The FAQ page addresses common customer questions, and this is going to reduce the need for direct customer support. It's going to improve the overall experience, and it's honestly going to save you time from having to answer people's questions. If you find that people keep asking you the exact same question, you should definitely put it on this page, and that way you can avoid having to answer the same question a million times. In the content section for this page, list common questions and their answers, and also group related questions into sections for easier navigation. Lastly, you can include links to relevant pages or products or blogs for more detailed information. That way customers can just click on those and get the info they need. Here is your checklist of pages: the home page, the product page, the About Us page, the Contact Us page, the Privacy Policy page, and the FAQ page. And if you're feeling a little dangerous, you can add a blog, but we're not gonna do that in this video. Guys, we are so close to finishing, and we just have a few more things to do. Once you've set up all your pages, you're gonna wanna reorganize the main menu and make sure you're displaying the main pages on the website menu. So click on the menu bar, then click Main Menu in the sidebar. Once it takes you to a pop-up window, you can start adding or deleting pages from the menu. You can also add subcategories by dragging and dropping items under each other. Now, we're gonna set up a custom domain. A domain is crucial for your business. It makes you look professional, it helps with brand identity, SEO, credibility, and control over your online presence. A good domain can make or break an online website, so choose wisely. When choosing a domain, look for simplicity, relevance, and memorability. Aim for a short, keyword-rich name without numbers or hyphens. And if you can, try to get a trusted extension like .com. You also want to make sure that it doesn't infringe on any trademarks, and hopefully that it's available on social media so you can have consistent branding. You also want to avoid trendy terms to future-proof your domain. A well-chosen domain can significantly boost your business online and build customer trust. All right, so how do we buy a domain? To navigate to the domain section, log into your Shopify admin panel, and in the bottom left corner of your admin panel, click on Settings. In the Settings menu, click on Domains. This will take you to the Domain Management section. Search for available domain names by clicking on the Buy New Domain button. In the search bar, you can type the domain name that you want to purchase. Shopify will show you a list of available domains and their prices throughout the years. Year 1 is usually cheaper, and the price goes up starting year 2 or 3. So now browse through the available options and select the domain that best fits your store's brand. So once you've selected an available domain, click on Add to Cart, review your order, and buy your domain. Follow the prompts to complete the purchase process, including entering your payment information, and now you officially own your domain. If you already have an existing domain from a different provider and you want to connect it, here is how you can do it. Click on Connect Existing Domain. Type in the domain name that you own and click Next. Shopify will provide you with DNS settings that you need to update with your domain register. Follow the instructions to point your domain to Shopify. You can either connect it automatically or manually. Some providers may only connect it if you do it manually. This does seem kind of complicated, but don't worry, even though it's a couple additional steps from buying your domain directly from Shopify, it's actually pretty simple. Now that you own your domain, you need to set it up as your primary domain. Navigate back to the domain section in your Shopify admin panel, click on the domain you just bought, and click on Change Domain Type. Then select primary domain and click save, and now you're all done with your domain. If you need to make subdomains, for example, blog.yourstore.com, you can add them by clicking on Add Subdomain. A subdomain allows you to separate your website and organize content for different functions. So maybe you have a blog and you want it to run separately and do different things than your main domain. A little added bonus tip here, there's something called a sitemap. A sitemap is like a blueprint of your website and all of its content. Sitemaps will allow search engines like Google to read or crawl your website for important data. This kind of makes me think of a spider, but this is the good kind of crawling. Your sitemap will also tell search engines which of your pages is most important. It's gonna help you monitor your website data, and it's gonna optimize your SEO. So you're gonna wanna submit your sitemap to search engines like Google and Bing to help legitimize your website. Your Shopify sitemap should be something like yourstore.com/sitemap.xml. You can confirm your sitemap by typing in your domain name /sitemap.xml, and this page should pop up to confirm that it's correct. Now go over to Google Console and make an account. Click Add Property in the URL section. Paste your domain name. You will then be brought to this page. Click on Sitemaps on the left menu bar and paste your website sitemap into the Add New Sitemap section. It should be your domain /sitemap.xml like we talked about before. Now click Submit and make sure you see success here. If it says couldn't fetch, honestly, just refresh the page and it should be good to go. So now your sitemap is all set up. Whew, good job. You officially have your Shopify store set up. One quick thing before you go, because I forgot to do this, if there are any pages that aren't ready yet or you don't want customers to see, make sure to hide them in the pages section. Congrats on publishing your new store. You are officially in business. And now that your store is officially published, you want to announce that to social media, your email list, or anywhere else so you can get some customers headed to that website. Again, I am Charisma Collins, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this. I am so proud of you for getting this far. So many people never even get to this step, so the fact that you have a website up and running is a huge milestone. I really love making these videos for you, so if this was helpful, I would really appreciate it if you leave a little comment down below and leave this a like, and I'm so excited to see you guys on the next video. Bye!